Hey, this is Benigelani from the Phoenix Mercury, and you listen to the 3-Point Conversion.
Uh, First one from me is what was so difficult about that zone that the Mercury were playing in, and why do you think that you all couldn't really score on it?
To be quite honest, Jackie, they were mixing it up between zone and man, and even the zone had man-to-man principles, and I just didn't think we was play with a sense of urgency. We didn't execute the plays at the start, so that was really disappointing because we've worked on it so much here. We just got passive. It gave them a lot of confidence there. I thought they played really well. So credit to them. Like, we did not come ready to play, and it's really, really disappointing. Because at this time of the year, you expect they have a better fight here. So none of us were good. I can't even say anyone was good for us tonight. So that's disappointing. So, but credit to Phoenix. They're down really key players, but they really came to play and made it really hard for us.
Yeah. And I'm also curious if there's an update on Natasha Howard. We saw she returned to the bench, but is it a sprain or you don't really know yet?
I don't know yet. So I haven't spoken to the performance staff yet. So, but injuries happen, and she's a key part of what we do, and hopefully she'll be okay. But if not, others have to step up, and we threw some different looks out there tonight, and we've got to be better than what we gave.
And last one from me, Benigelani got a lot of run out there. She was tough, but obviously made some shots, missed some shots. What did you think of what she was able to do?
I think for the first game in 2 months, and then really hasn't played a lot of games for the whole year, I think she tried hard, to be quite honest. I think she competed. She didn't know all the plays. She got a little lost in some situations. We put her in the floor, trying to spark something going. She missed some layouts, but I think, any minutes we can give her, I think it's beneficial as we move forward.
Thanks so much.
Brian.
Hi, Sandy. Throughout the season, you've mentioned that sometimes when the team rushes shots, it feels as if they're sort of like breaking away from the offense. They're trying to do too much all at once. It looks like that happened a couple times. What do you think sort of went wrong in the fourth as you guys are trying to make the comeback on offense?
We missed a lot of open shots. I don't, but we became just a jump shooting team. You still need to get inside, outside. We didn't find the open man. We didn't move the ball quick enough. Get a little hesitant, and we can't do that. Becca Allen was 1 from 7. Sabrina was 1 from 8. The list goes on there. It's we have to have a better balance of inside, outside attack, but more not just post ups with penetration as well. And we had a ball game. Don't even know. Can't even explain why.
Yeah, and last one from me. The team has, even after tough losses, they've been pretty resilient as far as bouncing back. What do you think will be the sort of message on Monday as you head into Dallas to make sure that you guys start off on a stronger footing to begin the game?
Well, we're going against another really good team who we're competing for a playoff. So we have to decide, how hard we have to compete harder than what we did tonight. But we just got to bring the energy and the effort and the execution. And togetherness, I didn't think we were together as much as we could have and worked it out. So, everything, it's more about how we come out and play.
Thank you, Cindy.
Michelle.
Yeah, Coach, if I could follow up with what Jackie asked, I know you don't have a lot of time left, but based on what you saw tonight, and forgive me because I know tonight wasn't the best game for anybody, but based on what you saw, how much do you think Benija can help you the rest of the way through?
Hopefully she can help us a lot, just with her toughness and her, ability to open the floor up, but also penetrate and post up. But, she hasn't played for a while, so I'm trying not to put really big, high expectations on her. I just wanted to have patience and then take what defense gives her. And I think that, getting 20 minutes tonight, I think that kind of helped her. And she looked okay out there. She wasn't too winded, so that's a good thing. All the hard work she's put in is going to pay off. But we just have to have a sense of urgency, and hopefully she'll get confidence from playing today.
Thanks, Coach.
Miles.
Hey, Coach. The team shot just 7 of 32 tonight from 3. How much of that was a case of live by the 3, die by the 3 versus some shot selection choices where the team didn't pass up for those good to great shots that you look for?
Yeah, I think that's what it came down to. We're so indecisive, to be quite honest. We didn't find the open man when they were open, and then we're trying to force an action where it really wasn't a great shot at times. And we didn't get into the flow. I didn't think we screened well. I think they played with a sense of urgency. Like I said, all credit to Phoenix, undermanned. They're tough. They got their experienced players come to play. Shea Petty was big, and Sophie's been fantastic. Diamond DeShields, she was a real handful out there. And Brianna Turner, even though she doesn't score a lot, she's just really effective defensively and really, made it hard for us. So, we were poor. That's probably one of the as bad as any game that we played under the circumstances.
And I did want to ask about Shea Petty. She scored a career high 20 points tonight and was especially impactful chasing offensive boards, drawing fouls with hustle plays. How did her performance, especially in the second half, help Phoenix come out on top tonight?
Yeah, we tried to obviously put a little bit more pressure on Diamond, and Shea, she's, I've coached her for a few years now. She was money for me in many situations and loves the big moments. So I think the added responsibility is great for her game. And the ball's in her hand a little bit too, and she made good decisions. But her persistence in getting offensive boards, I mean, that was just out hustling us early, and she's a good back cutter. So yeah, that's a great game for us. She was certainly the key to their victory tonight.
Thank you, Coach. Safe travels to Dallas.
Thank you.
Last, we'll go to Jeff.
Thank you, Coach. Sorry things didn't go your way tonight. Wanted to ask, kind of bounce off what Brian said a little bit. What was your message to team in the immediate aftermath of a game like that? A game where, it's really stings in the playoff standings. You lose a major contributor in Natasha Howard at just mere minutes after getting so healthy. So what'd you tell the team in the immediate aftermath? What was your message to them?
Yeah, I don't think I can repeat what my message was for them, but so we've just got to, have to look at ourselves really. Okay, we can't have so many inconsistencies. We're great last week. We defended well, and then this week we weren't so good. So, I'm not going to repeat what I said. I think we just have to get locked in. We've got 4 games to go, but the next game is the most important game. We have to come out with more energy.
Perfectly fair. And my other question I wanted to ask about Han Shu tonight. If, God forbid, Natasha Howard is out for the long term, Han will likely have to step up along with perhaps Michaela Onyenwere. So I was wondering what you tell Han after a game like that, a game where she noticeably struggled, seemed to get things together early in the second half, but, for the most part struggled out there tonight, particularly in the interior.
Yeah, I mean, just the physicality, bothered her a little bit, and putting so many people around her. And, if Tasha's out, she's just got to play a game, and, where she's been really good. She's indecisive a little bit. I don't think Michaela was very good tonight with her execution. So they just have an opportunity. If Tasha's down, I just have to give them confidence to go out there and to play their games to the best of their ability. But they get locked in executing, what we're trying to do.
Appreciate your time and insight. Safe travels to Texas.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Coach. Next, we'll have Benija and Sabrina. Jackie.
Hey, Benija and Sabrina. Thanks for joining us. Benija, for you, I'm curious what you thought was so difficult about what Phoenix was doing defensively. I know they were playing in a zone. Sandy noted that it had some man qualities. What made it so hard for you guys to score?
We just, didn't execute. And, they were mixing it up, and we didn't really adjust.
Right. Thank you. Sabrina, for you, I'm curious as to where you all go from here. I mean, Phoenix is now in the 8th spot and you have 4 games left.
Oh, well, we go to Dallas, and we have to win 2 in Dallas. So we're focused on the next game and have to go continue to grind away and do the best that we can in the games that we have left.
And last one for me, for Sabrina. I'm curious what you made of the team's shot selection. Did you feel like shots were rushed or that you got the shots that you wanted?
No, I think we got the shots we wanted. We had great looks, and they just didn't go in.
Thank you. Safe travels to Dallas.
Brian.
Good evening, guys. Benasha, with this being your first game back in a while, how did you feel you performed tonight?
Mm. Mm.
Okay, fair enough. I think I got it. And I guess this is for both of you guys. You guys were in a similar position last year as you guys were battling down the stretch to make the playoffs. What do you think would be the message as you guys head into the final stretch next week with the chance to still control your own destiny and get back into the playoffs again?
To just keep fighting. You know, we lost one, so we gotta let it go. We still have 4 games ahead of us, and you know, every game matters. So to just keep fighting to approach the game, you know, with a sense of urgency, and try and get some wins.
All right. Thank you, guys. Safe travels to Dallas.
Jeff.
Thank you, Benaja, Sabrina. Thank you for joining us. Sorry it didn't go your way tonight. Benaja, my question is for you. Against everything, this team still does have control of its own destiny, and it's got the power of you back in this lineup, the power of an all-star, the power of a major contributor out there. So, in your own words, what can you bring to this final playoff push?
To just try and be my best self, you know, while I'm out there, whatever it is that I'm doing, trying to do it to the best of my ability. As I'm trying to continue to find my rhythm and my win, you know, get my legs back under me. So just try and go out there, play hard, and do everything that I can.
And to that end, in your definition, in your words, what is your best self?
You know, not making mistakes, capitalizing off opportunities, making sure that I'm keeping my teammates up, continuing to communicate, you know, taking care of my defensive assignments, you know, those kind of things.
Appreciate that. Thank you. And Sabrina, my other question is for you. Basically, over the middle portions of the fourth quarter, you and the rest of the team were holding Phoenix to nothing from the field, but at the same time, you guys couldn't cut into that lead. What was Phoenix doing that was preventing you guys from cutting into that lead from a player's perspective?
Nothing. We just missed shots.
Appreciate your time and insight, both of you. Safe travels to Texas.
Last, Miles.
Hi, Benija. Hi, Sabrina. Benija, there was, as Jeff was just talking about, a 7-minute stretch in the fourth quarter where the team held the Mercury scoreless. Though the team couldn't complete the comeback, the second half defense continues to be strong as it has the last few games. How do you bring that sense of urgency from late in the game to that first half where teams have been getting out to quicker starts in recent weeks?
Just, you know, lock in, stay focused, and try and bring that same intensity that we do in the second half.
Thank you. And Sabrina, the team made just 31% from the floor tonight. And before, Coach Brondello was talking about indecisiveness as a factor contributing to those struggles. How did that and what did Phoenix do defensively to contribute to a poor shooting effort overall?
They didn't do anything. They've done the same defense they have the last 2 times we've played them. So again, the ball didn't go in tonight. We didn't adjust. We didn't come out ready to play from the start. And when you compile a bad shooting night with not coming out ready to play, you lose.
Thank you both. Safe travels.
Thanks, Benija. Sabrina, we'll send the post-game note shortly. Thanks.